welcome back to the channel. This is Stitching Colourist with Shelley Lewis, and today's video I thought I would do part 2 of my book collection, so we'll make a start. So I've just grabbed a few from down my shelf that we can go through. If we get through these, then we'll go through a couple more. So the first one I've got to show you is this one. This is Dark Heart Forever. I'm not sure if in my last video yes, it was Dark Flame I might have showed you in my last video. I think this is one in the same series, and it says Two Loves, One Deadly Choice, and it's by Lee Monroe. So on the back, one girl, two worlds, two soulmates. So it's Jane Jonas is nearing her 16th birthday and troubled by unsettling dreams. Who is the green-eyed boy who tells her they are each other's destiny? Her mother calls it sleepwalking, but for Jane her dream world and reality are about to collide. When she develops a friendship with gorgeous new guy in town, Evan, she wants him more than she's ever wanted anybody until her mystery dream boy gets in the way. Now Jane is caught between two worlds, one familiar but tinged with romance and excitement, the other dark and dangerous, where angels, werewolves and an irresistible stranger are trying to seduce her. So I'm sure I've read this book before. I can't remember much of it now because it's been a while ago since I've read it, but all I know that it was really good. It was $6.99 and I may have got it from W.H. Smith I might have got it from. So in the book it says other books by Hodder children's books, so it tells you other books that they do. Like I said, this one, I'm sure it's a part of a series. It may be a trilogy, and this was copyright 2010, so it's been a while actually that this book has been out. But from what I can remember, it is a really, really good book. So if you like your romance dark, it's definitely a book to go for. So I'll have a sip in my coffee. So the next couple I've got is, it's a part of a series, part of Mortal Instruments series. So Mortal Instruments, City of Glass. This is book 3. I have book 4, which is City of Fallen Angels. Book 5, which is City of Lost Souls. And I've got City of Heavenly Fire, which is book 6. I have got the other couple in the series, but not sure exactly where they are. So we're going to have to start with book 3. Book 3, I'm afraid. There is book 1 and 2, which I will go through, but I said in previous videos, unfortunately my bookshelf is a hot mess at the minute. So we will come across book 1 and 2 somewhere along the lines. So we'll have a look at the back. And again, this is by Cassandra Clare. And it's got the Mortal Instruments series is a story world I love to live in. Beautiful Stephanie Meyer, that's the author of Twilight. Amid the chaos of war, the Shadows hunters must decide to fight with vampires, werewolves and other downworlders, or against them. Meanwhile, Jace and Clary have their own decisions to make. Should they pursue the love they know is forbidden? So in book 1 and 2 it does go a little bit, start you off. This is obviously in book 3. These ones I've not read. I have read the first one and the second one. However, my own preference, I must admit, I struggled a little bit with book 1 and 2 to kind of keep up and to pique my interest. So I feel like, again, I'm going by my own personal preference, I feel like these take a little bit more thinking, if you like. So that is book 3. So we have book 4, which is obviously City of Fallen Angels, and it's by the same author because obviously they are in the same. In here it's actually got the different ones in this series. So you've got City of Bones, City of Ashes, which is the first two, City of Glass, which is the third one I've just shown you, City of Fallen Angels, which is this one, and we've got City of Lost Souls, which is the other one. So Clary is back in New York and life is good. She's training to be a shadow hunter and is finally able to call Jace her boyfriend. But nothing comes without a price. When Jace unexpectedly begins to pull away from her, Clary is forced to acknowledge that she herself has set in motion a chain of events that could lead to the loss of everything she loves, even Jace. So it is really good. There is actually a movie out called The Mortal Instruments City of Bones. So there is a movie out based on the first one. There is as well a TV series, The Mortal Instruments. Now, from the movie and the series, again, my own personal preference, I preferred the movie to the series. The series is alright, but I did kind of prefer the movie a lot more. So that is book 4. So book 5. Now I will say, guys, because I'm reading the back of these books, because they're in a series, it kind of may be a bit of a spoiler alert. So if any of the books that I do read you're actually may be interested in, I do suggest when I go to read the back that you either fast forward the video or you skip that bit if you don't want to know the back. So this one, Jace is now a servant of evil, bound for all eternity to Sebastian. Only a small band of shadow hunters believe he can be saved. To do this they must defy the clave, and they must act without Clary. For Clary is playing a dangerous game and utterly alone. The price of losing is not her own life but Jace's soul. Clary is willing to do anything for Jace, but can she trust him, or is he truly lost? What price is too high to pay even for love? So it sounds pretty, reading the back, they sound pretty interesting. I am going to give these books another go because I just feel like I haven't given them enough goes with book 1 and 2. However, I might actually read book 1 and 2 if I have actually still got them. I can see it here. The Mortal Instruments, City of Bones. So if I just pop that one at the side, I'll just go and grab that book for you because I can show you book 1 then. It's on the second shelf. I've got it here. So book 1 is this one. Now this one, it's the front cover based on the movie. So I have got book 1. I'm bound to have book 2 somewhere. City of Ashes. I can see it. It's at the back. Yeah. City of Ashes, I have got it, but it's at the back on the second shelf. So I'll be showing you that in a future video because I can see it, but it's at the back where I can't get at it. So this is the first book and out of the series, and this was only £4.50 because I'm sure I might have got this from Sainsbury's. So it's got no a major motion picture, so it's a movie. And on the first one at the back it says Clara Frey is seeing things, vampires in Brooklyn and werewolves in Manhattan. Irresistibly drawn to the Shadow Hunters, a secret group of warriors dedicated to ridding the earth of demons, Clary encounters the dark side of New York City and the dangers of forbidden love. So this is the book that starts the whole series off. Whenever you are thinking about reading a book in a certain series, I do recommend starting with the first one. So when you do start with this one, and it is called The Mortal Instruments City of Bones. That is the first book in the series. So now I've done those, we'll go to the 6th one. Yeah, it's a bit jumbled up here, isn't it? So the sixth one, it is a lot more thicker, as you can see, a lot more bigger. And this is book 6, and this is City of Heavenly Fire. And we'll have a look at this. So at the bottom again, you've got all the other books in the series. So which one is this? City of Fire, did I just say? Yeah. So, City of Glass, City of Soul. Oh, so they've got some more down here. Now these ones I have not got. So there's obviously more in the series. Which is the other one? City of Lost Souls. Yeah, that one. I've got this. I've got the first row. I have not got these ones. So there is actually 9 books in this series, and I've only got 5. I didn't know that. But because I've got quite a few books already, I think what I'm going to have to do is read the 5 that I've got, get rid of those, and then get these 4. So let's have a look. In this dazzling, long-awaited conclusion to the acclaimed Mortal Instruments series, Clary and her friends fight the greatest evil they have faced, Clary's own brother. Ooh, that's interesting. Sebastian Morgenstern is on the move, systematically turning Shadowhunter against Shadowhunter. Bearing the infernal cup, he transforms Shadowhunters into creatures out of nightmare, tearing apart families and lovers as the ranks of his darkened army swell. The embattlement Shadowhunters withdraw to Idris, but not even the famed demon towers of Alicante can keep Sebastian at bay, and with the I can't say it, trapped in Idris, who will guard the world against demons. When one of the greatest betrayals the Nephilim have ever known is revealed, Clary, Jace, Isabella, Simon and Ali must flee, even if their journey takes them deep into the demon realms, where no shadow hunter has set foot before, and from which no human being has ever returned. So this one does look interesting. So I'm going to have to read the rest to get to this one. So just have a sip of my tea, coffee even. So the next 2 are in an actual series. In my last video, you may have seen If I Should Die by Amy Plum. This is the other 2 in the series. So I'm not actually sure which one is first. I think this one might be first. Or it could be the second. Oh, I don't know. Would you risk your life for love? So this is by Amy Plum. And my life had always been blissful, wonderful, normal, but it only took one moment to change everything. Suddenly my sister Georgia and I were orphans. We put our lives in storage and moved to Paris to live with our grandparents. And I knew my shattered heart, my shattered life would never feel normal again. Then I met Vincent. Mysterious, sexy, unrevealing, charming, Vincent de la Croix appeared out of nowhere and swept me off my feet. Just like that, I was in danger of losing my heart all over again. Of course, nothing is ever that easy, because Vincent is no normal human. He has a terrifying destiny, one that puts his life at risk every day. He also has enemies, immortal, murderous enemies who are determined to destroy him and all of his kind. While I'm fighting to piece together the remnants of my life, can I risk putting my heart as well as my love and my family's in jeopardy for a chance of love? So a stunning novel of life, death, and the lengths we go for love. Oh, I love these sort of books. So I think I've actually read these. This was $6.99. And this was from 2011, so it's quite a while. Not ages, not years and years, but quite a while. and it doesn't tell you which book this one is in the series. But if you do go for these, love, I'm obsessed with it. If you ever do go for these books, just type in Die For Me, Amy Plum. Just type in Amazon or even Google to find out which one these are in the series. So that is that one. Just have another sip of my coffee. I love coffee. So the next one, Can Love Last Longer Than Forever? And this is Until I Die. So you've got the one that I've just read down there. So I take it this is the second one in the series. So it's got, my life had always been blissful, wonderful, normal, but it only took one moment to change everything. Kate has chosen to leave the comfort and safety of her human life in order to join Vincent in the dangerous supernatural world he inhabits. For his part, he has sworn to go against his very nature and resist the repeated deaths that are his fate as a revenant, even though it will bring him immeasurable suffering. Desperate to help him, Kate's search for answers takes her from the glamorous streets of Paris to the city's squalid underbelly. But when she stumbles across a secret that could help to overthrow their enemies forever, Kate unwittingly puts everyone she loves at risk and puts herself in the midst of an ancient and deadly war, not as a bystander but as a target. So this one was $6.99 as well, and as I say, this is the second one in the series, and this was copyrighted, was made in 2012, so that actually makes sense as well. So yeah, as I said, I've read these books before and they are fantastic. Now I have got another one on here. It's actually 50 Shades, but this is the third one, and I've got the first and second on my top shelf. So I think I'm going to actually leave it for here now, and in the next in part 3 of my book collection, we're going to go through the 50 Shades series and Some by Sylvia Day. So that's going to be kind of like a sexy video. So if you don't like the sexy books and the sexy video, you may not be interested in the next book series. But yeah, so anyway, that is the second part to my book collection. I hope you've got some inspiration for what kind of books you may be interested in. As I said, there's 9 books in the Mortal Instruments series. I thought there'd only be like 5, but there's 9. So I do recommend any series of books that you may be interested in, just get the first one to start with, because don't do the mistake I often make. And when I'm interested in reading a series of books, I'll actually get the whole series without reading the first book, and I'll be like, yeah, not so much interested in the first book, and I've got the whole series to go through. But yeah, but I am going to give that another go. I've got a few. I'm already reading one at the minute, I couldn't read, but it's actually downstairs. But I won't show you that in this video. So guys, if you've enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. I would really appreciate that. If you're not already subscribed to the channel, then please consider pressing that subscribe button. I would love to absolutely have you here. I just want to say thank you to everyone as well for your lovely comments throughout the videos. As you know, I always try and read the comments and always try and answer them. I absolutely love reading the comments. I thought it's great. It's great to communicate with you guys and to just have a good natter. So I'm going to get going. I'm going to finish my coffee. I'm going to do some editing. My other plan is to get some colouring done so I can leave a few reviews. So I've got quite a bit of work to do today. So I'm going to get going, guys. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you again soon. Goodbye for now. Bye.